Hangout. I am Uchechi Nlemowa, and my co-host is. Well, today we have a very controversial topic, and that is masturbation. Have you heard about it before? Today we are going to be discussing whether masturbation is right or wrong. And of course, we have a guest who is going to be joining us. But before he joins us, Chichi, please, what do you really think about masturbation?
Masturbation. Well, that is what is actually happening. That's the highest thing that's happening in Nigeria. Of course, masturbation is bad. Nobody will ever say masturbation is actually good. But going outside Nigeria, people even outside Nigeria will say masturbation is good because it has their own health benefits. But to me, I know that masturbation is out of it. It's not really advisable for people out there to actually masturbate. Masturbation is a bad thing to you. What do you understand? What do you think? Because me, I don't think it's a good thing.
Seriously, talking about masturbation, sometimes people will tell you, after all, this is my body. I have the right to do whatever I feel like to do with my body. So this masturbation thing, I don't really know. But a lot of people out there feel that, masturbation is also a way of staying away from getting diseases. When a man and a woman relates, the implications. People end up getting diseases like HIV, hepatitis, and all that. So some people, when they remember that masturbating, doing it themselves, can help them to stay away from these diseases, they decide to do it themselves.
It's actually wrong.
But actually, if you ask me from my own perspective, I would say that masturbation is totally wrong because this is something that you're doing to yourself. Do people even enjoy masturbating? When you're doing it to yourself, do you really enjoy it? How do you feel? Stimulating yourself. To me, it's quite irritating. It's disgusting, I feel.
Okay, maybe when our guests come on he's going to tell us more, but let people know the definition of masturbation, because it's not everybody that actually know the definition of masturbation. Some people don't actually put their hand and start doing nonsense, but they don't know.
I think a lot of people even do this without even knowing that they are masturbating, because somebody told me last time that she usually stimulates herself, but she doesn't even know that it's masturbation. And then there is this gist that there's one guy that told me that if he sees a girl and sees a cucumber in a girl's house, and he will never eat that cucumber. And what this means is that girls usually use cucumber to masturbate.
Wow.
And again, sometimes there was a day I went to the market, I went to buy something. I went to buy cucumber, and the seller was looking at me somehow.
Why?
Because I'm buying cucumber. They feel that when a girl is buying cucumber.
No, it's not everybody. Some people eat it for their own benefit.
You're going to use it as a sex toy or whatever, Sometimes I even find it very, very embarrassing going to buy cucumber in the market, because this thing, a lot of girls, they have really made things difficult for people. You let guys out there to know that this is what you do with this thing, and then when you're going to the market to buy it, everybody begins to think.
Maybe you just go ahead and put it as far as eating banana.
Banana?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I had a roommate then when I was in secondary school. Most of the time when we sleep together, because then in school, I'm always scared of sleeping on my own. So when she say, okay, please, she's for me, that she wants to sleep with me, I would not realize that she's bed will be moving, but I won't know what is actually happening. So I was thinking that probably something is scratching her, and I realized this girl is actually masturbating, of which she's not even, probably she's enjoying what she's getting from it. And I could not even open my mouth to talk to her about it.
So
it's actually wrong.
What if this thing, is it ripe banana or ripe banana? Because I'm just imagining what it would look like, if this thing breaks inside the wherever she puts it,
Anyways, let's call on our guests, but let's let our viewers know what masturbation is. Masturbation is actually the sexual stimulation of one's own genital for sexual arousal. That means when you put your hand just to satisfy yourself sexually, trying to molest yourself, going to a hidden
trying to derive
that nobody's
pleasure.
looking at you. Sexual pleasure.
But God is watching.
God is actually watching, and that's one thing they fail to understand. Alright, let's invite our guest on the
our guest is coming to join us right now. He's going to be enlightening us. He's going to tell us what he knows about masturbation. Please don't go away.
girls, it's Girls Hangout, and we'll be discussing masturbation, whether it's good or not. And our guest is here in the studio with us, Mr. Prince Agboyo. Welcome to Girls Hangout.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tish, release your face.
Thank you very much. And you?
No, you're looking
You are
unique.
looking pretty.
Unique.
You
I
are
must
looking good.
confess.
I will not say you are beautiful. You are handsome.
Oh my gosh, where is that coming from? Handsome?
Of course.
Anyway,
when
I think that-
when your beauty is beyond the normal beauty.
Definitely. Well, a lot of people do not understand that English. Let's not just digress. Let's just go straight to the point.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
reason why we are here today.
Okay.
We are talking about masturbation, whether it is right, whether it is wrong. A lot of people out there do not even know what this masturbation is all about. So we want to know, from your own perspective, what is this masturbation all about?
All right. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. First of all, I think a lot of people don't know what is masturbation all about. Even though when some of them used to masturbate, they don't know what they are actually doing. And secondly, they don't know the effects of masturbation.
Okay.
Some are doing it because they are enjoying it. Some are doing it because they are being lured into it.
Okay.
And some are doing it for so many reasons.
All right.
You know, at times, the reason why we do some certain things, anything you are doing and your flex, you begin to please that particular thing.
Oh yeah.
You feel like addicted to it.
It will take a lot of time.
That is what flesh want. You know, flesh need
Oh, yeah,
enjoyment
yeah.
now, all of that. So masturbation is, I'm going to break it down so that everybody will like understand what it's about. Masturbation. Masturbation, anything you do to satisfy your sexual urge is masturbation.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, anything you do, is it that
Anything you
on
do
your own?
to satisfy on your own your sexual
sexual
urge.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's
What
masturbation.
if you do it unconsciously?
No.
Anything you do, things can be done
No,
consciously
let me tell
or
you something.
unconsciously.
Let me tell you something. I am a Christian.
Okay.
And the Bible said, as the man thinketh, so he is. You cannot do anything unconsciously, except when you are unconscious, not related to relationship matter or sexual matter. Anything sex, you must be conscious of it.
Okay.
Because first of all, you have to think about it. You have to feel it. Yeah. The first time you have to think about it before you start feeling it.
Okay.
And the more you start thinking about it, the feeling comes.
Yeah.
Then you start having a sexual thought and all of that. You discover that the reason why a lot of people are masturbating and all of that, in a simple way, let me say, masturbation when you are alone and you're feeling like having sex,
Oh, yeah.
and there is no lady,
Nobody,
no woman
no.
around you,
And you
and
decided to do
you
it
decide you
yourself.
can use anything. It could be stick,
Jesus
it could be your hand, it could be aura, it could be banana, it could be cucumber,
Why men use?
it could all of
You
that.
didn't mention men. You just mentioned women.
No, it's generally.
Why you tell them about? You have to mention the things men use to masturbate.
No,
Not just
yes, we
women.
need to know. And then you thought about using steak. I don't know how is that possible. Using steak to
In
masturbate.
case of men, what they use is to masturbate. They use their hand to masturbate. Yeah.
Wow.
They use their hand
Their
to
hand.
masturbate.
Use
They'll
their
still
hand
use
to
this hand to come and give you food.
Eh?
I will stop eating food from you guys.
It doesn't relate to that anyway. And what about the women that masturbate also with their hand?
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
But you said they use steak, they use plantain, they use banana and all that. So you're
Yeah.
talking about hand right now.
Of course, women use this hand. They use the reason why they use all these kind of material elements, banana, all of that. There's something look like the manhood,
Oh, yeah.
which it can penetrate and they can enjoy it. So masturbation, they use what they can enjoy. You know, some use machines to masturbate. Sex machine.
Yeah, definitely.
When you use a sex machine to sexual activities is masturbation.
Okay, if I heard you correctly, you said some people are lured into it. How are people lured into masturbation?
You know, in a first place, when you have friends that are into masturbation,
Okay.
they will tell you that, for instance, as a man, when your girl begins to frustrate you, or your wife begins to frustrate you, deny you of sex, maybe your guy begins to tell you, please, why can't you satisfy yourself and forget about that guy? You understand?
Yeah.
So by the time they will teach you, maybe initially you don't know how to do it. They'll begin to lure you everything you need just to satisfy yourself.
Yeah.
Because sex is all about satisfaction of the flesh. And once you are satisfied for that moment, everything, you forget about everything for that moment. For that moment, when you are masturbating, the lady, nobody will be on your mind. You might have a pornography picture,
Oh yeah.
the easy way to masturbate.
Yeah.
When you watch pornography, it could be picture, it could be visuals. When you watch, it can easily make you to masturbate.
Okay.
You understand? Some will put the picture and be watching. Some will put the video and be watching. Why they will be practicing exactly what is going on in that video.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Before you
also-
came, I was discussing with my Uchechi. I was telling her about how my roommate usually masturbates. She was
Okay.
that. So what actually? I think is it through the phone? How is she learning how to do all these things, or is it just come normally?
I interview a lot of girls and guys. This thing is actually a spirit.
or let's say it's an innate,
Ye-
it's something done.
I can say it's a spirit because once the spirit enters you, so at times you don't even feeling like it's just like
is
lesbian
it
that don't like to
no,
sleep
you're,
with.
you're talking about spirit. Is it evil spirits or
No. Everything in life has a spirit. It could be evil, it could be good. But what I'm attached to this particular topic, masturbation, is evil spirit.
Wow.
So no, when you are abusing the creation of God, it becomes evil.
Okay.
You understand? So masturbation is abuse what God has created. As a single lady, a single guy, or a married man, you can still masturbate.
Wow.
I think
If
it's
you are
more
married, you can
prevalent.
still masturbate.
No, I just feel that. Are you sure it's no way somebody is staying idle? Because there's a proverb that said an idle man is a devil's workshop.
Yeah.
When you're staying idle, you start doing things you're not supposed to do, right?
Yeah, but I interviewed a couple,
Okay.
and the husband told me that he has started masturbating because the wife started denying him sex.
You're supposed to go to court instead of masturbating.
You understand? So, and he said he don't want to go out to satisfy
By
himself
himself.
because of the sicknesses around and all of that. Instead of that, he will use masturbation to protect himself or to abstain from sicknesses.
Actually, what is the implication of this masturbation? Because the last time I read about this masturbation, they said it decreases lifespan, life expectation. But a lot of people out there they don't know about this. When someone masturbates often, it makes the person cuts his life short. This is one of the things I know about the implication. So you tell us more of the implication of masturbation.
A lot of medical personnel will tell you that there is medical benefits that is attached to masturbation. But from the other point of my view and experience, and I gathered from the people and all of that, you discover that masturbation have a lot of effects. When you masturbate, you always have weak erection.
Okay.
Oh really?
Yeah, when you want to perform now, you keep on masturbating, maybe for months and all of that. And a time comes and you want to have a real sex, you begin to have a weak erection. You cannot perform because you keep on releasing and spilling off your sperm all the time. And the way you do it is different from the way you have sex.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? So when you don't do it again, you will not be able to be comfortable. If you don't do it at that moment, you will not be comfortable. And a lot of guys There was a guy that just delivered from masturbation. He said every day he would do it like 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
Every day. And when he's seeing a woman, he don't feel like meeting a woman any longer because he's addicted to masturbation.
He loves to do it himself.
Yes,
That's crazy.
masturbation itself you can use masturbation to destroy yourself, can destroy your marriage, can destroy your relationship. So
Okay, but does it kill?
of course, it affects your lifespan.
Wow.
It affects your life because it's the spirit attached to it.
Is it?
It will affect your lifespan.
Okay, now, what is the difference between masturbation and sex? Since you
Well-
derive the same pleasure.
Okay. You know, when you are talking about sex, sex, if you are a single and you are having sex, it's still not right. Are you hearing me now?
Oh, yes.
If you are single and you are masturbating, it's not right.
Oh, yes.
If you are married and you are masturbating, it's wrong. If you are married and you are having sex, it's right.
Yeah.
So when you are having sex, you have sex with the sex opposite.
Okay.
A guy can have sex with a girl.
Oh, yeah.
But when a guy is having sex with a guy, it's another name entirely.
Oh, yeah.
It's not part of masturbation.
Yeah.
You understand? And when a lady is having sex with a lady, it's not masturbation. It's another sin entirely.
Yeah.
You understand? Masturbation, you can only do it to yourself. You can only satisfy yourself sexually.
Mm-hmm.
That is masturbation. It could be a married man or a married woman.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And it could be a single lady, a single guy.
So what's the difference between sex and masturbation?
Yes.
What is the difference? We want to know.
Sex, I told you that when you lay with a lady or you lay with a guy, you lay with your wife or you lay with your husband, that is sex.
Oh, yeah.
Masturbation, when you use materials, objects to satisfy your sexual urge, is masturbation.
Okay, so what's your advice to people that are actually masturbating and intend to stop, but it's actually very difficult because when you are addicted to something, it's going to be very, very, even if you say, let me stop this, let me just stop, you see yourself doing it again.
Oh,
What's your
yes,
advice to
yes,
them?
yes,
And to those that are married, that are masturbating, probably they're not getting satisfaction from their opposite sex. What's the advice to them?
Well, my advice generally, you discover that masturbation has destroyed a lot of home. It has even separated a lot of marriage and relationship. Now, if you are having, there is nothing that you cannot overcome because you are the owner of your body.
Yes. You
If
have
you
control
can,
over
you have
everything.
a control over them. That moment, if you are in an environment that will make you to think about sex, leave that environment and go to an environment that will make you to abstain from masturbation. So when you are alone, you do it alone secretly. Majority of time you do it secretly. You don't do it openly. So when you discover that you are alone and you're going to masturbate today and the spirit is still coming, reminding you that thing you have not done it today, quietly leave that environment and go to a place where you have your social life. You can go to church. You are a Muslim, you can go to mosques and all of that. By doing all that, you discover that you can abstain from masturbation. But if you have not done it before, please don't try
Never
it.
try it. Yes. Okay, one quick one, Mr. Prince. Actually, there are a lot of girls out there. They don't have boyfriend.
I'm not through yet. I want to advise the married couples also.
Okay.
I want to advise them that a woman should not deny the husband sex.
Yes. It's his property.
He should not complain. Either you are tired, the man wants it 100 times a day.
Mr.
Give
Prince,
it to
Give
him.
him.
I
Is
don't
it that
understand.
easy? Is it
No,
easy
no, no,
that
don't
way?
even go
No,
there.
you
See,
talk
it's all
really
about
easy.
understanding.
No, it's
Hundred
No
times.
man will do
I
it
feel
100
that having
times.
sex should be at least 3 times in a week. Must
Mr.
it be every
Prince?
day?
What are you saying?
Who said 3 times?
100 times?
Who said 3 times?
Hey.
No, I
Is
think
it a law?
No, I'm just saying that from my
Yes,
own
so-
perspective.
Let me tell you something about sex. Once you have the urge,
100
do
times.
it.
How can you
Once
have
the
100
urge
times
is there
urge in a day?
and you have the ability, the tenacity to do it, just do it. You shouldn't deny your husband sex by any means. If you are tired, just lie down.
Mr. Prince, remember
and
that
let
a
your
woman
husband have
does
the way.
most of the things in the house. A woman cooks, she walks, she washes, she does everything.
Literally everything.
What are you
And when you
saying?
get to the bed,
And
you're
when a
tired.
woman is tired, and
No,
you're saying
don't
even if you're
discriminate.
tired.
Don't discriminate.
No,
See,
you're not
let me tell you,
discriminating. This
the
is
mental work
reality.
alone that a man does is sometimes is higher than the domestic work. A mental work. He'll be thinking of how the family will be fed. He'll be thinking of children's school fees. He'll be thinking a lot of things. He'll be
Is
bombarded
it
with a lot
working
of things.
every time? Is it working every time?
Yes, for instance
the
now.
mental work, is it
For instance,
providing
I'm
food
just coming
every
from
time?
office. For instance now, I'm just coming from my organization. Now, I am always at work. Then if I get home, then my wife says she wants the thing, and I am tired. I'm not supposed to deny her. Anyhow, I should manage to give it to her. At that moment, if you didn't give her, anything can happen to her mind.
What
You
if,
understand?
what if you are not ready biologically?
You have to be ready. If you are not ready,
Sometimes it fails.
you know you have to be ready.
Oh, really?
Yes, you don't have any excuse. You want to maintain your home, if you don't want to destroy your home, sex is number one.
Okay.
You understand? In marriage, sex is number one.
Yeah.
Somebody will tell you that sex is nothing. No, sex. If you want to build your marriage, sex is number
What
one.
if you want to build your relationship?
If you want to build your relationship, don't put sex. Sex will destroy you. Because I didn't know why I'm saying sex. I'm saying this. If you are into a relationship and you begin to activate more sex, you guys will not have anything to discuss reasonable than sex.
So it's not advisable.
You say it's not
Relationship.
instead of discussing more of sex, discuss of more vision in relationship, because you have a long odd your days to do this
Okay,
thing.
back to the topic of discussion today.
Okay.
I want you to touch something that has to do with girls out there who are neither in a relationship or married. And then they have this edge. Let's be realistic. All of us feel like having sex
Of
at
course,
least
of
once
course.
in a week.
Of course.
Even if you are you have the sexual dysfunction, at least once in a week it happens.
Of
and then
course.
there are girls out there, they don't have boyfriend, they don't have husband, and they keep feeling this urge all the time. What should they do? Should they rub their ass on the wall when they feel like having sex?
No, it's very, very bad. See, if you don't have a friend, look for a friend that will keep you busy. If you don't have a friend, look for organization. You have religious organization. Engage yourself with religious activities. You engage yourself with business oriented people. Don't stay alone.
Okay.
Yeah, don't stay alone. I'm not encouraging you to stay alone. When you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have a girlfriend. I know when you say you don't have a girlfriend, in this world, everybody have friends. Somebody may be linked to you, but if you are not into relationship, wait for your time. Don't just say, I want to do something that may lead to the destruction of your body. When you get married, it begins to affect you. So, this life, you don't discipline yourself, you not get to where you're supposed to go. Every other people that are at the top today, the reason why they call there is because they discipline themselves. What differentiates with somebody at the top and somebody on down is because discipline is engaged. So if you can engage yourself with other activities, you discover that you will not be lonely and all of that. You can study, even when you are alone, you can study instead of you using your phone, downloading, watching porn videos and all of that. Your internet has exposed us to so many things. You can use internet to get knowledge, to get other things that will enhance your vision.
Okay, finally, masturbation is not always written on the face of anybody. So how do you detect someone that masturbates?
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, because I was talking to you now, I don't think you masturbate, and I was thinking that same thing.
All of you, don't say you are a suspect. So everybody, we are all suspects, right?
I'm not a
because
suspect.
you are a
I
suspect.
am not.
You are a suspect, right?
No, I'm not. Actually, they just came to me.
So, I think it is not written.
Okay.
It is not written on anybody's face. But what you need to do is that anybody that likes staying lonely all the time, there are people that like staying lonely. you begin to suspect them.
Suspect them.
But what will I even do
Lonely
with the
without
knowledge?
doing something reasonable. They tell your boy, I want to stay indoor. After that indoor, you ask them, boy, what have you done with your indoor today? So, boy, I
It's
just
not my
did the sleep, I
business
just
whether
did the
anybody
rest.
is masturbating, but I feel it's not right.
You
But
understand?
then I have nothing to do with the
A lot
knowledge.
of
There's
girls
nothing.
say, I want to be alone. They'll just tell you, I want to
And
be
you
alone.
act differently.
Yeah, they'll act differently. They want to like call themselves from other girls. You begin to suspect them. This something is
Are you
wrong.
advising us to now go out there and be looking up for those
No, no,
who
no, no,
are
no, 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 no.
like
You shouldn't suspect
alone?
anybody. So my advice for people that engage themselves, there are some people that are already in that captivity. They don't know how to come out.
Definitely.
Number one thing you do is a spirit. Just pray.
Oh yes, accept Jesus.
Pray. God will deliver you
Oh yes.
from that spirit.
Oh yes.
You understand? So, and all, I told you what you're supposed to do. Engage yourself with other activities,
yeah.
social life, religious activities, and all of that. Look for something to do. Don't be alone, and don't go into it if you have not done it before.
Yeah,
Don't
because
go
you
into
find it
it.
difficult
Because
to
you,
come out of it.
yes, it's just like a cult. When you get there, it will be difficult for you to come out of it.
Have you been
So
there
when you
before?
engage yourself, no, I have so many friends that have been delivered
You are a
from
suspect.
causes and all of that, all of that. So please don't go into it. If you go into it, it will be difficult for you to come out from it.
yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Prince.
Oh,
I
Thank
really
you.
I learned a
That
lot
was
from you
quite
today.
educating,
Okay,
Mr.
so
You're
very
welcome.
We are
good.
hoping to have you again next time.
All right, no
No,
problem.
sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Prince.
All
And
right.
Uchechi, we learned a lot, right?
Oh yes.
Masturbation is bad, though. To those listening to us, it's actually very, very bad. Mr. Prince has said it all and advised you stop staying alone. Go out, get yourself busy. You will never, never think of masturbating.
Oh yes.
Uchechi, let's see you.
I'm saying the same thing. Masturbation is very, very long. It's very, very wrong.
Yeah.
I mean to say. So please, my
Stay
own view
away.
is that it costs your life a speed. It makes your life short. So please, if you really want to live long, stay away from masturbation.
Yeah.
All right, that's the much we have for today on Girls Hangout. I am Chiron the OCC
And I am Uchechi in the nuance.